As a gentleman, Dean Alejandro, it is Wednesday, January 20th, and we are making history. We have made history. We have finally got a new president. We finally have the first women vice president who is a person of color, too. Me being a person of color, I am very excited and very humbled to see the representation. I'm also very excited to have the representation for young children, especially women. Girls and growing up, because I feel like it's kind of crazy that we've waited until 2021 to elect someone, a woman, in a powerful position. This video is just like last week's video. I want to say sorry, but at the same point in time I'm not sorry, because it is my, I hate the word duty, I hate the word job, because it really isn't, but I have this platform and I need to use it to talk about important things. And today's inauguration is historic. I mean, we've been making history. Unfortunately, Trump has been making history for a long time in negative ways. And right before he left, he decided to basically, like I said last week, kind of slyly get rid of some of our protections. And let's be honest, Biden has a lot of work to do. Me personally, I'm an independent, so I really don't want to get into the political, back and forth, but I can't stay silent about it. Those who stay silent about it, honestly, are just as guilty. And like I've kind of complained and bitched about, which I don't care, there's a lot of influencers and a lot of people out there that aren't really talking about this. Also, I want to feature this nipple that is just like Luke. Luke's nipples too. Sorry to call you out. But yeah, so I just really wanted to take a second to let everyone know that life is fucking chaotic right now. We are making history, whether you like it or not. I really hope that you're on the right side of history and that we can kind of change the world together, as kind of cliche as that sounds. Some of you know, again, that I'm supposed to be doing an A to Z series with LGBTQ, trans-specific, non-binary specific topics. And I really wanted this to be going bi-weekly and start the year off, but this is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is the United States. This is our world. This is the foundation that we're creating for our children and for our families. And it's really our duty to protect them. So just like I spoke of last week, no one's talking about the riots and the US domestic terrorists. I got banned. I'm finally not banned. Now I have to create like 3 different accounts to kind of keep my personal self separate. It's been a battle. I've been dealing with physical and harassment per usual within the actual community, not LGBT community, but actual local community. And people don't know I'm trans. So it's been a really interesting situation. And also in retrospect, I have been seeing a lot of people from the community kind of go through the same thing. So we are going through a very crucial time right now. And I feel guilty for not talking about it. I really feel guilty for not posting that much about it. And I've noticed a lot of influencers do not talk about it. So I just kind of wanted to take my content and put it aside, because realistically it is not important as all the shit that is happening right now. So yeah, this is just a video of me like verbal diarrhea being. I'm still going to be doing a binder giveaway this month. Next week and the week after, I'm just going to be doing my back-to-back A and B series. I'm also going to try to put that on my blog too, but I wasn't going to put a video out. I really wasn't going to. This is not my setup. I don't have my equipment, and I don't give a fuck, honestly. I think it's really stupid right now that the people that are getting censored are the people that are talking about white supremacists and talking about people with, oh my God, I don't even really know where to go. Earlier today, I had someone that I called out for being white privileged, honestly, which I never do, and told them to read the book White Fragility, however you pronounce it. And then they went and decided to say, oh, you're abusive. Oh, you're this. You don't understand this. You don't understand that. And I'm like, for people of color and Black, Indigenous people of color and all of us, like, we don't even have the privilege to think of that. And they got really pissed off at me. It's all publicly on our, I guess, community group. But they got pretty mad. And it's realistically, like I said, like, you cannot compare baseball to basketball or baseball to football. It's completely different. If you're used being a cis hetero white person, I guess, you're used to certain things. So yeah, this is fucking you up. Yeah, this is throwing you off because for the first time in your life, you're like, what is going on? Why is this not happening? Why are people talking against me? And me personally within my community, I have taken the pride. I don't even know what you want to call it, not pride. I decided to take one for the greater good, and I am taking the wrath for everyone. People want to blame shit, people want to do whatever. I don't give a fuck. In my local community, I'm stealth, whatever. If you want the person to blame, you can blame me. I don't care. But in retrospect, what is happening is more people are coming out of the woodworks and knowing that people are actually supportive, people being me, and that they're okay. Just like me being visibility with my gender identity. I don't mind being that face behind it if it means that you or your family can get help. So this is just like I said, a verbal diarrhea from Dean. You're welcome. Sorry. You definitely don't have to watch this if you made it this far. Congratulations. I just I really don't have words to say what's happening right now. I feel like I'm in such a weird place, especially as an influencer, content creator, educator, whatever you want to say it. The fact that I have a lot of colleagues, I guess, that aren't saying anything. And I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But what I do want to say is that regardless of your political beliefs, I can't believe I'm saying that, I hope that you can turn over a new slate. I hope that you are able to understand that strength in numbers. We really can create a world that we want to live in. We really can create a difference as long as we all do it together. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your gender is, what your gender identity is, which it does not matter. The point is that, I mean, and I hate to really get into this, is that we're just pawns. I mean, the government is bigger than us. They're doing whatever they can to get by. Trump was a really good reality star. He did a really good job at deflecting and dividing people. And realistically, now is not the time to be divided. Now is not the time to fight with each other. Now is the time to love thy neighbor. And literally, if you do, set that example. It doesn't matter who's right at the end of the day. This is my small little TED talk, honestly, because I just needed to rant about it. I promise that next week I will be doing my series. I promise I will be actually launching it. And if you're feeling saucy, you can go back in this video, and if you drink, take a shot for every time I said and then we can definitely see what's up. Actually, my coworkers were telling me that, you know how The Simpsons is always true with, predicting things. They said that January 21st, some shit is going to happen. So I'm going to be posting this video early. And I guess we'll see. But regardless, like I've said many, many, many times, if you don't have family, if you don't have any friends, if you don't have anyone support you, that's not true. Because I'm here right now. I'm in the same situation as you, regardless of what you may think. Reach out to me anytime. It is a crazy time for a lot of people. Me specifically, majority of my family is Republican. Majority of my family voted for Trump. Majority of my family does not just understand the struggles that we deal with. And realistically, you can explain stuff to people, but they still won't understand. So please, if you're trying to educate people, choose your battles wisely and know that that does not determine your self-worth. I'm really proud of you for opening the door, having these open conversations, especially with family or personal friends. It's not easy. It really is not easy at all. The past year has been super crazy, and honestly, I really don't think it's going to get better for a while. Biden has a lot of work to do. Like I said, I'm super proud that Kamala Harris is the first woman vice president, especially being of color. Like I said, me personally, that makes a huge difference. That's a huge deal. But I hope that everyone can put their differences aside. You know how people are like, oh, well, it's just politics. Like, no one cares. We can just be friends. Well, I hope that those people that are anti this and anti that and anti Biden really can take their own advice and aren't just using it for their own personal, I guess, points. I don't even know. But yeah, so I just wanted to come here, say this. This is a historic day. I'm almost embarrassed that this is my video for the historic day. But like I said, I just cannot talk about not important things when they're happening. I have this platform for a reason, even though YouTube is my lower platform, I guess. I'm always visible, whether it's with this, politics, life, transitioning, medical doctors, providers anything, I always promise 100% to be transparent. And that's something that I know a lot of you have liked and rely on, because you know you can come to me straight to tell you how it is, regardless. Anyways, I'm sending all my love to you specifically and to your family. As I've said many times, I haven't taken my medication, so I'm super like all over the place. But like I've said many times, you are not alone. You're really not alone. I promise. I'm here. That's all I can say, other than I love you. We're going to get through this. Have a good one.